Hello, Hun. I'm going to read through your paper and give you some feedback in this video. So, through thousand years of human civilization, people have learned and applied many scientific knowledge to make life more beautiful. Um, Let me stop here and say your ideas, I think, are coming together well. So I am going to, excuse me, I'm going to talk through um, some English stuff, the kind of stuff that when English is not your native language is really, really hard. So, okay, the beginning of the sentence, through 1,000 years of human civilization. We would say through thousands of years of human civilization. People have learned and applied many scientific knowledge. Many is a word we use to talk about something that can be counted, that there's a lot of, and much is a word we use to talk about something there's a lot of that can't be counted. Since knowledge is way too much to count, excuse me, we would say applied much scientific knowledge, or you could also say a lot of scientific knowledge to life to make life more beautiful. Biology, a scientific field of life, plays a greatly vital role in development of humans. Excuse me. Biology, a scientific field of life. I think we would say the science of life. That's probably the most common way we would say that. Plays a vital role in the development of humans. Your English is great. These little things that I'm mentioning to you, a lot of them are about tiny connecting words, which in another language are very, very difficult. So, right. So it plays a vital role in the development of humans. Also, I would say there, vital is you must have it. So you don't need greatly vital. We just say a vital role. The term biology came from the Greek words bios, meaning life, and logos, meaning study. Biology refers to the natural science that studies life in living organisms, such as plants, animals, and microorganisms. Thus, biology relates to many elements of life, from evolution to development or structure. Evolution, development, structure. I understand evolution, but if evolution and development are so similar to me that I'm not sure why those are two separate things. Biology science includes a lot of branches, including biochemistry, ecology, or physiology, that are necessary for humans to explore more about the world where we are living. With biology, people can improve human health, utilize features of this natural science to solve issues in life, and prepare for any sudden upcoming natural disaster. Cool. I think the only thing there, just including those, sorry, thinking. I think that's good. Another thing that is really solid about your writing is you have different sentence structures. Some of your sentences start with a little short piece like through thousands of years of human civilization. Some of your sentences start with something, just one little word like thus, and then goes into it. And some of your sentences start just with the main idea, the term biology comes from. And that's really good. That's definitely a feature of fluent English writing. Like, that's what people are usually looking for. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about the second paragraph too, will I? Real quick. Biology is the foundation for medicine and hereditary techniques that are indispensable with mostly every person. Let's see, biology is the foundation for medicine and hereditary techniques. I think we would say biology is the foundation for medicine and genetic studies, maybe. Hereditary we would use only to talk about a disease or a behavior, maybe, I don't know, but like something is only hereditary if it was passed down by your parents to you. So that's hereditary. I think you mean genetics, like just the general idea of how parents pass on genes to offspring. Humans' life quality is improved day by day, and it is partly thanks to the development of biology, science, as well as medicine. You're an optimist. It's improved day by day, and it's partly thanks to the development of biology. When you say biology, you don't say science. You could say biological sciences. Describe the science you're talking about and say biological sciences, or you could just say biology. Humans are able to live longer, healthier. I think you need an and there. Longer and healthier. When there's just two things, we always use the and. Well, okay, not always. You know better than I do how none of the rules are always. Okay. Humans are able to live longer, I would say, and healthier because they are approached by modern medicine conditions. They are approached by modern medicine conditions. So like approached is like I walk up to you and I'm like, excuse me, hun? That's like approached. I don't think you mean approached. I think maybe you mean humans are able to live longer and healthier because they are assisted, maybe? Assisted by modern medicine? They're assisted by modern medicine. They're able to make use of modern medicine. Maybe something like that. And that bit about by modern medicine. Modern medicine, those two words together, you don't need to say conditions. Modern medicine is all the stuff that doctors have to offer right now. And you don't need to add the word conditions. Along with the development in technology, the growth of modern structures, people gradually ruin the world in many ways. Oh God, they do ruin the world. But is that what you mean? The concentration of greenhouse gases increases due to the activity of factories and the effect of high-rise buildings. Along with the development in technology, the growth of modern structures, people gradually ruin the world. Maybe we would say it more like people can be destructive. People are human behavior and human activity destroys the environment, or something like that. So when you say people gradually ruin the world, it sounds a little bit more like poetry or like philosophy. And I think in a science sense, we'd say something more like destruction of environments or destruction of climate or something like that. Okay, a little bit more. These elements result in a polluted environment, harmful habitat, and have a direct impact on humans' health. These elements result in a polluted environment, harmful habitat. I think when you say polluted environment, you don't need to say harmful habitat, I don't think, because I think those are the same. Polluted environment. And they have a direct impact on humans' health, definitely. With biology knowledge, I guess we could say that. Students can determine diseases, germs, and pathogens and create methods in treatment. You want to say methods for treatment. Those little short words are killer for me in other languages I know, and I think they're probably very difficult for people in English also. Besides enhancing humans' health, biology is also the vehicle that helps people to solve many problems in life. DNA structure and gene technology have brought humans, if you have more than one human, we need to have humans' lives, or you could say human life, just one human. That's weird, isn't it? Your apostrophe is totally correct. And I would say most native English speakers have no idea how to use an apostrophe correctly, so well done. But you can either say there, you can say human lives or you can say human life. You don't have to show that that's who it belongs to. Why don't you? So it doesn't really belong to it. Human is kind of describing what kind of life it is, I guess. To a higher standard, and also helped people to deal with many problems. Okay, through Luna DNA website. DNA was first discovered in 1869. Okay, so you're on the right track with introducing this. But here I would use according to the Luna DNA website. Through doesn't have the same meaning of writing it and giving it to someone. If that makes sense, I don't know. DNA was first discovered, blah, blah, when he originally just tried to study the composition of lymphoid cells. With the groundwork of evolutionary science, gradually contributed, you need a D for past tense there, and that's why you have the little squiggle, to this field, and it took more than 80 years for its importance to be fully realized. Because DNA is found in every cell in the body and is passed from parents to children, scientists use DNA analysis techniques to determine humans' identity, which is greatly necessary in nowadays society, which is greatly... Is it necessary? I don't think it's necessary, but I think it's useful. I mean, I feel like we could get along without the DNA stuff, but yeah, I might say something more like, which is very beneficial today, or very, I don't know, something like that. For example, knowing the DNA of individuals can support investigators to find out criminals. Yes. I think we would say, what, knowing the DNA of individuals can support investigators to, usually we would say catch criminals or to just find criminals. I don't think we would say find out. Moreover, doctors can also utilize this technique to determine family relationships. Okay, that's all I'm going to throw at you. I know that's a lot, but I think for what you need, which I believe is just some kind of smoothing out of all the silly little tiny things from a native English speaker, I hope this is helpful.